Hey guys, how you doing there? This is Joe, and today we're taking a look at C6. That is right, for skips, exploits, and alternate solutions. And this is an interesting level, C6, because some people, I believe, have said that this is unskippable, and no skips have been found for it yet. But I was messing around on the level, and I've managed to break pretty much every level, every puzzle, and star in this map. And we can pretty much do it all just by entering Circumlocution here. And the only unfortunate downside is that we need to partially do this puzzle before we can break the others. So I'm going to fast forward through the first iterations of solving this puzzle here, and then we can go ahead and skip every puzzle in this map, including this one, partially, because I guess it doesn't count when you're kind of doing half of the puzzle anyway. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting skip, and it's the only method I've found in terms of getting out of bounds. And once all we have to do is get the box into this section of the map here, so we have to do the first half of the puzzle and then bring the box in. And I'm going to use this little podium here, this little piece of rock that's kind of heightened on the grass, and if I can like situate it just right on this, I should be able to jump on it and then jump on this wall here. And then I should be able to run and jump and land on this piece of wall there. And I think you can see where this is going. But yeah, this is how you get out of bounds in C6. So I pretty much found this out when I was just messing around, as far as I know. I don't think anybody else has done this, at least as far as I'm aware. I've not really watched anybody do any videos from C. Pretty much all these videos kind of what I've kind of messed around with, and yeah, there it is. We can drop straight down, and Circumlocution has just been half busted. The only downside is that we have to reset and do it all again if you want to skip the others, but let's go ahead and do that, and let's just flash forward a bit to the same path that we were just on, and let's just pretend we just did it all again. And now we're going to go and get the other sigils. So if we just drop down here, just keep going ahead, and then we take a right past the diamond Minecraft Easter egg sword, we can literally come straight up to the sigil of 7 doors of recording. So yeah, there we go. That one is busted too. We didn't have to fuck around with the recorder, we didn't have to fuck around with the items. Literally just walk in on the wall and drop down and get the sigil. And now we're doing the exact same thing again, but this time we're not going to go that way. We're going to take a left, and we're going to go and get the star for this level, which is pretty much in the same puzzle that we just got a sigil for, 7 doors of recording. And we're not going to mess around with any recorder, none of that bullshit. We're just going to drop down and get the star. As simple as that. The star is broken as well. And it's pretty interesting that people said that they haven't found any skips for this. It's amazing what you can find when you just kind of mess around in the levels. I'm sure there's plenty more that nobody has found yet, but these are the only C6 skips I've been able to find. And now this is the best one. This is easily the best exploit, and it's pretty much following the same path, but this time I'm going to go a little bit of a different way. And we've got a long journey ahead of us, so luckily the jumps aren't too bad, and you know, it takes a bit of time to get there, but with careful footing and some well-timed jumps, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. We're just going to jump on this wall here, and let's get up to a height so we can run and sprint onto this and do that jump. And these castle tops are always a bit finicky, but you can usually bounce right over them if you give it enough tries. But they're easily the most they have the weirdest hitboxes, I'd say. Luckily we're not trying to do some crazy ass jumps like we was doing in other sea levels, but as you can see, even jumping from this range makes it pretty difficult. We have to like really kind of bounce over it. But there we go, we did it. And then we can just follow this over and jump down. And I tried going in other directions, and everything just led to a dead end, because the sigil that we're going for now, which is Two-Way Street, it's actually pretty far away from these other two puzzles. It's like on the other side of the map. So this is why we're taking a bit of a scenic route, because I couldn't really find another alternative way to it, but this works just fine, so I'll take it. Probably not the best thing for a speedrun, but who knows? These skips are pretty awesome in general, speedrun it or not, you know, so... Then you have to kind of jump down into this lower wall here. Don't miss that, because you're going to have to do it all again. And then you can do a run and sprint onto this wall. Again, another castle top that we have to climb here. Just jump over it if you can. There it is, first try, that was nice. And got to be careful here, because you want to be on this wall here. And once you're on this wall, you want to kind of hug it, because this like sticks out a little bit. But there it is. The sigil for two-way street. It's like sitting right there. It's like they wanted us to skip it. Nice. And I was pretty excited to find these skips. Hopefully you learned something from these and you didn't know about them before. If you did, that's cool too, but it was pretty awesome for me to find them. And yeah, I believe C6 was one of the levels, like I said, that people said they didn't find skips for, so I'm hoping they was undiscovered, or at least a little bit different. But here it is, guys, C6.